I'm bugging out, dude. I seen it, I looked at it, and I dropped it back in the hole. Gold, baby, gold, gold. Oh my goodness gracious, I found something. It's not a token, dude. I'm literally just gonna keep my camera rolling like at all times. Wendy's mad at me. She's so mad she threw herself back on the ground. Bruce just yelled and cursed at me because he says he's been through here 5 times. I just found silver again up here in the front yard with old Brewski, and he may have a big top here. Ooh, I see it. Oh, brother.
Every find a prize, metal gods sing beneath Hoosier skies.
Welcome in, everyone. It's been a little while now, hasn't it? Been a few weeks anyways. So tonight we have a special guest coming on our Finds Friday Live. It is Thomas Pennyweight. So he actually has a YouTube channel, and he's going to be coming and hanging out with us. He is a member of the GPAA, and he is going to be doing a Q&A, and we're going to be discussing the Midwest Silver Shootout, which is coming up September 20th and the 21st. Thomas Pennyweight, folks. I mind blanked there for a minute. Anyways, he will be on here shortly. We just wanted to hop through the chat real quick and welcome everybody in. It looks like I saw Philip, Mr. Cottonwood Trails. He was first. Military Makes, welcome in. I see you said, why is your name's blue? So did you paint him blue?
I wasn't able to.
Oh, well, I guess I will have to do that. So we'll make you a standard moderator, and this is how we typically see who is new to the channel. So just give me 1 second here. Let me turn this down. All right, and we have you painted blue. So, like I said, we're going to be talking about the Midwest Silver Shootout tonight. The Masters of Metal, which that is going to be put on by Minelab at the event, and they have some really awesome prizes, money giveaways. I believe first place was $2,500. Mm-hmm. So Indiana Unearthed, we actually have 3 teams that is going to be competing in that event. Let's see. Also, don't forget, if you haven't already, please make sure to email in your finds for tonight. If we have a little bit of time, we are going to share your finds. So a little bit different, something different that we're going to do for our Finds Friday segments is we're going to try to every Friday have a special guest on. We had somebody that wasn't able to make it this Friday, but I figured since the Midwest Silver Shootout's coming up anyways, we might as well just go ahead and discuss that tonight. So before we get started, don't forget to like and share the video out. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We are pushing 2,000 subscribers right now, everyone. So we are growing pretty quick. I like it. So let's see here. We also have our merch shop, and I will go to that here momentarily. We have our Indiana Unearthed merch shop, so we have a bunch of different t-shirt designs on there. You're not going to have to wait anymore because previously we had to go to a local t-shirt place, but now everything's online, so all the payments and everything goes through this company, TeePublic, and then you order your size, what design you want. There's tons of other stuff. We have hats on there. We have stickers, magnets, the little pins that you wear.
Coffee mugs.
We have our coffee mugs. We have a really nice travel mug. I actually told Wendy that I wanted to get one of those. She actually just ordered. We have a limited edition T-shirt out right now as well on there, and it is the Unearthed the Forgotten shirt. So be sure to go check all that out. And like I said, actually, as a matter of fact, what we can do is, well, we'll wait here in just a little bit because I would like to go ahead and introduce Mr. Thomas Pennyweight Fowlkes. Everybody, welcome you in. How are you doing, sir?
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, we can.
I'm doing pretty good.
Awesome. It's good to see you. We saw you at the Indiana Golden Treasure Show. It's the first time we met. He was the raffle man at the event. He was the one calling out all the numbers and everything. So it's great. It's great to see you again. I hope everything's going well for you.
Oh yeah, everything's going fine. Everything's just moving along.
Oh yeah. Are you excited for the event coming up?
Well, it depends on what you mean by excited. It's a lot of work.
So yeah, I can imagine there's probably a lot of anticipation on that. So
it looks like it's going to be pretty good time though. I will say that because it's 2 events for us this year. Normally it's just the one event, and that's just the Silver Shootout that the club puts on.
Right.
But now with minelab coming, it's going to be pretty full.
Yeah. Well, I was wanting to jump into that. So so minelab is actually, let me pull this up here. We'll add this to the stage. Well, maybe, I don't know. It's a video. Oh, well, there it is. And we are gone. So this is the Masters of Metal, and this is what minelab is going to be putting on this year at the Midwest Silver Shootout. And do you have a little bit more detail? Because I've had a few folks kind of ask me, and I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I know there's some target identification. I think they mentioned that there will be some gold panning that comes along with that as well.
Yep, I have a list here. I'm sorry, I'm going to be working off the list because it's just a lot of information.
Oh, you're fine.
So yeah, they have a token hunt, which will be, well, let's talk about how this is set up.
Okay.
The hunt will consist of teams, basically. 3 team members and an alternate. And within the hunt, there are several different hunting events, along with a gold panning event. So initially, you all will just be, or I say you all only because I won't get to participate, but you'll be basically working for points, identifying targets. You get certain amount of points for whatever targets you get, and there's a time limit for each member, if I remember right. And so you'll switch off, and then there'll be a total count at the end of that event, and then you'll get a point total.
Okay.
And throughout their whole event, with the exception of Sunday, I think Sunday's a free metal detecting event. But for that Saturday, those events will go on throughout the day. And at the end of that is when you'll do final totals and prize win outs and that type of thing.
Nice. Yeah, you're telling me things that I didn't even know. So these are actually questions that I had. Now, what I think, like I said, the first place prize for the team is $2,500, and then do you have the other prize money on your list?
Yes, for second place, it's $1,500. Well, you get a medal. You get a medal and a dollar value. So,
okay.
First prize, you'll get a medal and then $2,500. Second is, of course, a medal and $1,500. And third is a medal and $1,100 off of the information that I have. And I'm assuming this is a regional event. So
right.
The teams that win will then, I guess, be invited to a championship event.
Oh wow. So it's like moving up, like then
Yes.
they go
Hmm.
even bigger.
Yep.
Wow, that's really cool. So yeah, like I said, I mean we have 3 teams that we were able to put together, and if anybody's in the chat that joined Indiana Unearthed team, we appreciate it. So that's going to be really cool. That's awesome. Now, with minelab being there now, not only so you said that there was medals, I believe, medals, and then the cash. Are they going to be doing any other giveaways as far as like metal detectors or any like gear or anything of that nature?
That is a good question. That's probably one of the things that I don't really have an answer for. I would imagine that they're going to do some small stuff. Um, I really don't have a good answer for you on that though, but I'll have to get that to you guys.
Okay, that works. So, as far as the Midwest Silver Shootout, how many years have you guys put this event on?
Oh gosh, probably I would say 5.
This is your 5th year.
I think this is probably a fifth year. It's
Awesome.
weird because I don't keep count because I'm always, as I think I've only missed one, and that's because I was out of town. So
Yeah. So you were probably honestly, well, I don't know if I'm just guessing. You were probably shooting a video for your YouTube channel. I guess we can plug that in there. So guys, make sure to hop over and check out his YouTube channel. And he's got some really cool content on there if you were ever curious. And we'll actually what we'll do is we'll go ahead and pull this up.
okay, yeah, you got the link.
I do, yes.
Okay.
So right here is Thomas Pennyweight Fowlkes, and this is his YouTube channel here. He's sitting at 828. Let's get him up to 1K if we can. You can see here he's got all kinds of different stuff for the GPAA and Southern Indiana Gold Prospecting Group. And you travel all over. I think we had talked about that at the Golden Treasure Show. Was it Arizona, I believe, that you had said you went out to?
Oh yeah, I travel. I travel at least to Arizona and California at least yearly, and New Hampshire now. So that kind of added New Hampshire to that too. Those are kind of the ones that I regularly do.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I may go to Georgia. I may go to North Carolina. It just depends on what's going on.
that's awesome. Yeah, here's a little sneak peek here of where you were in Arizona. So yeah, I mean, you guys definitely go over there. Oh, that 4 months ago you were in Arizona, actually.
Yep. Last month.
Yeah, and the Indiana
March.
Gold Prospectors show. Yeah, that's where we had met you. That was a really good time too. So if you guys are looking for another show to go to, definitely go check that one out. Okay, so how long have you been with GPAA?
GPA, I've probably only been with them about 7 or 8 years.
7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
I gotta fix this real quick.
I've been
cut off.
Oh, excuse me. Because I didn't start prospecting until probably 2013, 12 or 13. I can't remember exactly which year because it's just
I think
wasn't that.
Yeah, I think we had discussed that's about around the same time that my dad had actually started, and then he's got his backyard gold panning too. I don't know if you have went and checked that out, but we
I haven't.
Talked about that just a little bit. All right. So let's see here. I'm trying to. I have like a little Q2 that I'm trying to keep track of. So have you been to like any other metal detecting event, or other than the Indiana Golden Treasure Show? Have you been to any other like metal detecting, gold panning show, anything of that nature?
I've gone to one metal detecting event. Was in North Carolina, Vane Mountain. They were doing one when we were out there. We were out there doing prospecting, and they actually happened to be running a metal detecting hunt, and so I did that while we were out there.
Nice.
Gosh, like I said, I just kind of travel when I hear some things that I think is interesting to do. And but I haven't done a lot of metal detecting events per
So,
se.
so
I've done more metal detecting myself, but not as far as going to events.
right, yeah, I had seen that on your channel as well. So this is going to be our second metal detecting event that we've been to. This will be our third event in total. We set up at a local 4th of July festival this year, but I'm just kind of curious because like we haven't been to the Midwest Silver Shootout. So what separates this in your eyes? What will separate this event from the other events that other groups
Okay.
may put on?
Well, the shootout is strictly coins and tokens. It is an actual. You're actually going to get these items. You're going to dig these items out of the ground,
Right.
and it is more like catered to like one of our prospecting outings. I mean, we'll do. I think they'll have like breakfast, and then they'll run a day event, and then the actual silver hunt will be in the afternoon, and then they'll run
Okay.
a night. Then they'll run a night hunt, but in between the afternoon hunt and the night hunt, of course, there'll be dinner and raffles and that kind of thing.
Nice. Yeah, I had seen from last year there was like some really nice coins on their Facebook page, and here in just a short minute I'll hop over there and we can check that out. So you guys can definitely go follow that page on Facebook, and then I mean they're posting almost daily at this point,
Right.
getting
Yeah.
it all geared up, so you'll know what to expect. And let's see here.
And it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a little different than we've been running because, like I said, we're going to have a lot more going on. There's going to be
Right.
a lot more people parking, a lot of trying to figure out where things are going to go, and it's pretty easy just with the silver shootout. We have a certain area already set up. We already know what that area is like. But when it comes to adding minelab into this, we've had to get different pieces of land to be able to use, and just the logistics of that has been fun.
So in total, how many acres? I mean, is it just like a big field, or is it?
Well, there's several fields actually. The main field for the day hunt is, I don't know how, acreage wise, I don't know, maybe 10 acres, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know acres, so, but yeah,
Right.
maybe 10.
So,
It's pretty big. I mean, it's a big field. And then the silver shootout this year will be in a totally different field. Normally, where you're seeing these people lined up here,
right.
they're headed down to the main field for the day hunt. Now
Okay.
behind them a little ways would be the silver hunt field.
Oh, nice.
But this
Yeah.
year that the silver hunt will be moved across the street because we've got to deal with parking and people camping and that kind of thing. So
Right.
where the silver field would be, that's going to be all vendors and camping and parking and that stuff.
So now, how many people did you guys have in attendance for last year? Did you guys get a head count on that as well?
Last year we were probably, I'm only give you a roundabout because I don't have a total, but it's
Right.
probably between 80 and 100 probably last year.
Oh, nice. So you guys are probably definitely expecting more than that. I mean, I've been telling everybody and their brother about it, like even people from like out of state. So yeah, this is their Facebook page here. Let's see. And then this is the event page. Is that correct, Thomas?
Yes, that is the event page. Yes.
Okay.
And
So
the thing
this
about
is, go ahead.
that address will actually put you in the field. It's supposed to be the house on the corner of the field, but if you come Google that address, it'll put you in the field where we'll be.
Right.
See that? So the house that's up on the hill, that's the actual address. That's where the address should go to. But the point will put you in the field.
Okay. So I had also saw that camping will be available this year. Now, is the camping just like tents only, or RVs welcome? And if so, is it going to be kind of like in that grass area, kind of over by like over here, like where the parking's at, or do you guys have another designated area for that?
Yeah, both tents and RVs are welcome to come. Um, the actual camping, well, where the cars are, it'll be actually the other side of the field, probably
Okay.
going back that way.
Okay.
Because there's quite a bit of land there. I mean, that's just a little bit of the parking there, but
Right.
it's primitive. There's no, there's no electric, and there's no water hookups. So you'll have to, if you bring in RVs, that's what you're gonna have to deal with.
Going to be a lot of generators running out there.
Well, the problem
some
is, it's what we're gonna say though is that you got to have an inverter because, um, generators are loud, and you got tents. They're all going to be kind of in the same area this year, where normally we could kind of put them further down the field, but
Right.
this year they're going to kind of all be there. So they're going to have to come up with inverters instead of just generators, or not be able to run them at night. One of the
Right,
two.
exactly. Especially, I mean, right there's somebody's house. I mean, I don't know if that's somebody a part of the GPAA or not, if
Well,
they live there and it's like their field, or but
that's the owner of the fields that we're going to be in.
oh,
That
okay.
house. Yeah.
Nice. Looks
So
like
yeah,
you guys also, yeah, you guys also on here. I see you guys at the Golden Treasure Show for next year already.
Yep. And actually, the difference for next year will be is that we're going to have to charge for booth space next year.
Okay.
So if you want a booth or something, just get a hold of me and we'll get you set up. I'll get you the information and we can go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, Bree had a blast. I mean, she was doing the gold panning and over there at the little tub, like the little tray area that you guys had. It was a really good time for them. And I would love to bring my boys up next year. I don't think Devin came with us. No, so.
Oh yeah. Bring them up. And boys like to play in water, so bring them up.
Oh yeah, he loves it. We went down to the creek. As a matter of fact, I just got back from the creek. We went and me and Roston and Bo, we went and shot a video earlier. I don't think we're going to be able to complete it, but we tried. So do you have any tips or pointers for any first-time competitors or anybody, maybe this is their first event, seeded hunt? Do you have any advice for them and what to expect?
Yeah, well, expect to be in a field with a lot of people. And as far as just it's really, I guess for new people, you just got to kind of swing, and a lot of things won't be deep. I mean, so a lot of stuff will be shallow enough that usually even the least best detector will probably pick something up.
Right.
So
yeah, Winnie will be in her fifth heaven, the Iron Maiden over here. She'll be happy to pull some shiny out of the ground.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, there's so much. He puts so much stuff in the ground. Everybody should come up with something now.
Right.
Whether it's a coin or if it's a token or whatever. Normally, now last year we did something that we probably hadn't done much of before, and that was we used tokens to then numbered tokens that correlated with prizes that we had. Like the more. I guess
yeah, I was gonna ask you about that, because when we were at the Show Me out in Missouri, they had they did, it was like color coordinated tokens, and each color was like a different prize for whatever they had.
Right.
And
ours is numbered. I think ours are numbered, so it'll correlate to a prize. Yeah.
How much, as far as like silver, is going into the ground out there?
he puts in, oh gosh, I don't know, couple 2 or 3 thousand in
Wow.
silver coins. Yeah.
And is there some big ones like some 50, half dollar,
Yeah,
dollar
those
size
half
coins?
dollars and quarters and of course nickels and dimes. So
I
yes,
better be on it.
yes,
I've got
there.
to be.
As a matter of fact, let's see here. There's one right there.
Nice. I
I think
need
that's a
I
half
need
dollar.
yeah. I need to find one. I need to find one, and I told Wendy the other day, I said I need to find one in the wild.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I mean it's the silver field that's where most of the people will probably, I won't say most of them, but I'll say a lot of people are in the silver field.
Oh
And
yeah.
so yeah, you got to get going. And once somebody says go, you got to get going because they move through them quick.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, that's kind of how it was at the Show Me event.
Yeah.
It was like that whistle blew and it was game on. Game on
Yeah,
until break time.
right.
And
So yeah, I guess if that would be something that you'd have to tell the beginners, don't be discouraged that you don't get a whole lot initially because you're just not used to swinging the metal detector and doing this whole process. There's
right.
people that have been doing this, that's what they do all the time. And so you're never going to match them as far as picking up as many targets and that kind of thing.
Right. And somebody had mentioned not too long ago, I did a live where I had my chest mount and I was doing like a live of me metal detecting, and they're like, so the guy had said something along the lines of like, swinging that fast, I don't know how you find anything. But like that's just, I always swing like I'm just, even in the field, like I'm just fast, like going through it. Like I locate my target, get it out, close it, move on. Like I'm just like that. I don't know.
I think it's easier to do that with coins.
Right.
With gold, I can't swing that fast. We're not talking about something that's flat and got good surface target. You're talking about smaller pieces of things, so you got to swing pretty slow when you're doing this for gold. But metal detecting, I can swing pretty fast. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially like in this instant, like, or in this case, as far as like it being seeded, you're not, I'm sure there's probably natural trash out there somewhere that
Oh yeah.
somebody might come across, but for the most part, I mean, you get a good signal, you know what to expect, you know that it's going to be some silver coming out of the ground. So that's really exciting. I just wanted to pull up here real quick. The only schedule I have is for the 20th. Let me remove this. Why does it do this? Goodness. Here it is. So, well, lost us. I'm not sure if anybody can see that or not, but it's the schedule. So my next question was like, what, as far as like the night hunt, like what's the atmosphere like for that? And like, what do people need to bring and like kind of be prepared for the night hunt?
The night hunt is really just surface area stuff. He'll put out surface area coins. So you need a good light, whether it be a cap light or head light or whatever you're gonna do. And you just go out there and swing. I mean, it's all surface stuff. So you don't really have to dig. Now, you may dig some stuff that people missed earlier during the day hunt. I mean, so if you want to bring a digger with you, you might do that. But the majority of that stuff will be surface finds.
Okay. Also to add, and I was going to actually bring this up earlier, not only is minelab going to be there, but actually our friend Alicia, Hot Mess Fishing, with Nocta, she is going to be there as well, set up, we heard. So that's really exciting that we get to see her again. Are they going to be doing anything as far as you know, or?
As far as I know, they're not doing anything.
Okay.
Now they may do something that we just don't know about, and maybe they plan on doing something once they get there. But they've not told us that they're scheduling anything or going to do anything like that.
Right. Okay. And also the founder of Gold Cube, is that
Oh, Mike
correct?
Pung. Yeah, Mike
Yeah.
Pung is going to be there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
This is
yeah.
really
Last I heard, he was going to be there. Yeah.
awesome. Is there anything is there any other companies that you're aware of that's going to be coming out to the event? I saw that on the page there that you guys were still kind of looking for some vendors. So
For the Silver Shootout.
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, for the
okay.
shootout.
I don't know of any other major vendors. I think everything will probably be local, with exception of those that we know about, that you know about.
Right.
Everything
Okay.
else, I believe, will be local.
Nice. Now in that area, you're providing food there as well. Is that correct? I mean, is there going to be vendors, or are you guys like catering in food, or how is that going to work?
No, Jeff normally cooks. He'll normally cook something, whether it be
Okay.
pulled pork and smoked sausage or something. He'll cook something.
Hey, now you're talking my language.
Yeah, he'll usually cook some meat. And then he'll just kind of buy like sides or something. But yeah, he normally brings a smoker out and smoke stuff. So I'm sure
Well,
that's probably his plan.
I'm gonna have to put a bug in his ear then and let him know that I want some pulled pork.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll do pulled pork because that's pretty easy. He can throw that in the smoker and just kind of let it go. Just go back and check it every so often. But he normally does that. It's usually smelling good. Out on the field.
Yeah. What is your favorite past shootout memory?
I guess my favorite is, well, I guess just probably my first event for doing coin shooting. Because I had never done that. It was just interesting watching people that do it a lot, how they were moving through the field and picking up stuff. And what I always thought was interesting, which is what we kind of changed, because we kind of told people now that you need to dig everything because you don't know what it's going to lead to.
Exactly.
Is that people, you could go out and find tons of pennies because they look at their VDIs and they could tell what was pennies, and they would leave them. So when we started using tokens, that kind of slows them down a little bit, So then that gives other people chances to find out the different things, because now they have to dig it if they want to get something off the prize board,
Yeah, that's really smart. So there is a free hunt as well. Is that correct?
There is a free hunt on Sunday. minelab is going to do.
Okay.
I'm now on that particular thing. I'm not for sure what they're doing as far as prize wise, or I don't know how that's going to run. I have not talked to Debbie, so I don't know what that's all going to involve.
Okay.
But it is a free hunt, so I would imagine there's going to be something, or they wouldn't do it. I mean, they just wouldn't just say go out here and hunt and have fun.
Right. And I also saw that was it minelab that's going to be providing metal detectors for people who don't have their own, or they want to try metal detecting?
They will have some for them to try, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's really cool. So all right, if there's anybody in the chat, and
yeah, I don't know how many there'll be. I don't know how many they're going to have, that if people don't have metal detectors, they'll have enough for everybody. But yeah.
Right. That's still really cool though, because you have some people that just either they don't have the money for a detector, or they've just always wanted to try it, and it's a good opportunity for them to come out and swing for a little bit. So what is the actual what's the entry fee per person as far as for the event Saturday and Sunday?
I believe that was $50. I got to refer back to my notes because I'm not running that guy. Yeah, it should be $50 per team for the minelab side of things.
Okay.
At least that's what I'm reading here. I'm hoping that's right. From
So
minelab.
then that would be the only thing that. Well, is there like a whole entry fee though, like for the Midwest Silver Shootout, like the camping and the food and the
Well,
silver
well,
hunt and all that?
camping and food are free.
Okay.
Just for the event. And you would ask me that question. Let me go back. Let me go here and take a look at their list
Yeah, I
here.
actually might be able to look it up myself. I'm sitting
Yeah,
here
if
asking
you
you, and I
got
got
the,
it.
because that's changed too, and I don't want to give out the wrong information.
Right. Oh, I see it here. It says morning and silver metal detecting hunts is $115.
Okay,
The
yeah.
midnight metal detecting hunt is $15.
And does he give you a combo for all three? Does he give you a number for all three? Maybe not. Maybe, and that may be, I think that may be what changed, because I think he made those separate now.
Yeah, I just see on here registration fee is due at the time of registration. We have an online event registration options through our website, which will become active mid-February 2025. We accept credit cards. And then it says day of hunt registration fee. All registrations made on Saturday, September 20th, 2025 will be accessed. Is that, yeah. Access a $15 day of hunt registration fee. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. At the day of, yes, you have, it should be more the day of the hunt if you're going to register.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want any further details, like I said, I would highly suggest going on and following the page and then the event page as well. I'm looking right here that I'm reading stuff that I didn't even know. They have every coin that there's a chance of you finding out there. I mean, from copper wheat pennies all the way down to Morgan silver dollars. So you guess it, in between. I'm really excited for this event. Like I said, with this being our third actual event, I think it's going to be a great time. And
I think you'll have fun. It's like I said, it's fun. It's just for us, it becomes work. I don't even get to prospect that weekend. So because you can do that. I mean, we're at the conjunction of a stream, and Sugar Creek is where we dredge and stuff. That's where we'll dredge on our just gold prospecting outing. So
right.
But normally, I may be able to get a Sunday in or something, but it won't happen this year.
Well, maybe what I could do is I'll just talk to Jeff and be like, hey, let me fill in for Thomas for a little bit.
No, that's fine, because I'll just be getting back from California actually that week. So
okay.
So I'll have my prospecting in for the week. So
well, I tell you what, looks like we got some folks here in the chat. So what we're going to do is I want to go ahead and just open it up to the chat. If anybody has any questions for Thomas while he's here, if you're okay with that, Thomas, we'll go ahead.
Sure.
We can jump into the Q&A. Let's see here. Randy says, these are fun. I did the swing into summer earlier. Awesome. All right, everyone. So like I said, I mean, this is your time. If you guys have any questions or concerns or anything of that nature for the Midwest Silver Shootout, now would be your time. Let's see here. Military makes, how do you find good spots on the river to detect? So we'll probably have to do that at another time. I want to kind of keep everything as far as like the Midwest Silver Shootout. So we'll just keep it on topic for that. You can email me though.
And what is he detecting? That's the other thing. Is he detecting?
That is,
he looking for?
Right. Because we went to a creek today and I found so much junk. Like we found a lot of junk. Let's see. Randy says, is there going to be just an open hunt?
Well, that's the Sunday hunt. That'll be that Sunday hunt. That'll be the only open free hunt that you could do. That but that would be with minelab. So that's the only open free hunt.
Okay. So then the other one is the one that was the $115 registration fee for that. So then, yeah. Okay. Right. Well, if no one else has any questions, I wanted to check one more thing here.
He said he's looking for coins, relics, and bullets. Yeah, I'll let you handle that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you can just go ahead and shoot me an email on that, and yeah, we can discuss that. I'll be honest, today was my very first ever like creek or like water detecting in general. It was the first time I ever used a scoop or anything like that. So all right, Thomas. Well, if no one else has anything to ask, we do greatly appreciate your time. Like I said, I'm really excited for this event. We're going to have our booth set up. So we will be there with bells on. And I don't know, you're one, we're staying, right? Maybe. Yeah, well, I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right, Thomas.
You staying in a tent or RV, or what are you doing?
Oh, we'll probably be in a tent or dig a foxhole or something. I don't know. You know as well as I do, I've slept in some crazy places. So
yeah.
Relic Rats in here says, hello, everyone. Welcome in. Hey. We are getting ready to let Thomas go. Like I said, everyone, if you guys have anything else, any other questions or anything regarding the Midwest Silver Shootout, I will pull up their page one more time. Also, I forgot, not only did I put your link in there, Thomas, down in the description of our live tonight. So guys, again, make sure you go check him out right here on YouTube. But I also put the link to the Midwest Silver Shootout Facebook page on there as well. So
yeah, thanks. I was going to ask you that question, so you've answered it. So there we go.
Yeah. All right. So thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
We're looking forward to seeing you again, and hopefully we'll talk soon.
Yep. I'll see you then.
All righty. We'll see you. Have a great night.
Take care, guys.
Yeah. All right, everyone. So that was just some basic information, and it's actually a lot of questions that I had as well. I think it's going to be a really good time. I'm excited for the amount of silver that is going to be at this event. Really great people too. When we met them at the Golden Treasure Show, it was in Lebanon as well. Actually, wasn't it? It was at the fairgrounds up in Lebanon, and just really awesome people. Really, really welcoming. Thomas, he's great. He was hilarious doing the raffles. So hopefully we'll get to hear him do the raffles again. I did have a goal set tonight. I forgot to mention that at the beginning, but we are looking to get 10 super chats. If we could do that, we'd appreciate it. I'm not going to stay too hung up on that, but I would like to show you guys, because there is a sale going on this weekend on our, and if I can pull it up here, we have a sale going on. Yep. I always get so confused because I can open up tabs on this and I'm not used to it, but we're so glad everybody tuned in tonight. Like I said, I mean, it's kind of been a while, and yeah, so let's see here. Am I sharing it? I don't even know. I don't see it either. Come on, man. Goodness gracious, I'm falling apart around here, everyone. I promise I will get there. There we are. So this is our merch store. I've been really excited about this too, everyone. So if you guys want to go check it out, we got some pretty awesome stuff on here. Like I was saying and talking to Thomas, my dad's got Backyard Gold Painting. That's on you. Well, he does have a YouTube channel. He hasn't done anything with it in a while, but he's on Facebook. I think he's got like 13,000 people or something on his Facebook page there. So I went ahead and I designed a t-shirt for that. Also, this is our limited edition t-shirt right here. So this is the Unearthed and Forgotten. I'm only going to keep this up for about another week, everybody. So make sure to go check it out. There's tons of different colors on that one.
And that's the shirt I ordered.
Yeah, this is actually, this is the shirt that Wendy just got. I also have another shirt that I just kind of want to put out there just really quick. Everybody knows about the looking for an old fatty shirt. Many of you may have seen this as kind of play on OnlyFans. So we have our Only Swings t-shirt where we show a little coil. I really like that one. It's got the Only Swings on the front. So you guys can check that out. Again, that is on our Dashery, which is on TeePublic. So make sure to go check that out. Like I said, we have a sale this weekend. Not only do we have our t-shirts, we also have tank tops. I mean, I think there's shorts on there now. I didn't even know that. We got our kids t-shirts and all that awesome stuff. So I won't keep you all waiting any longer because I actually have some submissions for tonight's finds. I actually only have 2, which is fine and perfect because we only have a few more minutes and then we are going to wrap this up here. I have to go check him out. Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's see. Military Mike says, can you show us your best find? It's on the channel. It's on one of the videos. You can go check it out. Let's see here. I just want to get this pulled up. I was getting good at this, and then I got away from it.
We haven't done it in a while.
So, Mr. Jim McIntyre, and this is Cottonwood Gold Trails. He submitted these finds. So here's some of his gold that he's found here recently. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's almost a picker. Those are more than likely pickers there. Man, that is some nice gold. This guy always submits nice finds of gold. So that is awesome. I need to get my dad to go back out gold panning again because it's been a while for him, and I know that he really enjoys that. So let's see which one. Just go ahead and just shoot me an email and I'll send you the link for that. Been eyeballing one of those looking for an old fatty shirt. We'll pick yours up today. We would appreciate it. And that's a shout out to our buddy Chris Wildoff that we've been out with a couple times. He's the one that he came up with that one. I can take props for my Only Slings t-shirt. I can't for the fatty.
Yeah, when we were out on the hunt when he said that.
Right. Hey Jim, Thomas said it looks fake. I think it's pyrite.
Uh-oh. Fighting words.
All right. And let's see here. I will pull up. We have another submission as well. Ooh. We got coinage. Silver coinage. Old silver coins. All right. Let's see here. I got to read this before we get into it. Second seeded over 1885. And a 1893 fish scale Canadian 5 cent. My first 2 1800 silvers in one weekend is something that doesn't happen in this part of Georgia. Makes 4 1800 silvers in the last 2.5 years. So it's not that common for me anyway. And this is Mr. Curry, who is in the chat. Beautiful coins. Let's go ahead and pull this up. Wow. Wait, wasn't there a way? Yes. I remember how to do it. It looks like he's got himself a 1885 seated. Did he say it was a dime? Yeah, dime there. That one's really cool. Victoria.
We always turn our
I
head.
know. We always talk about it too. The Canadian coin. And what year was that? 1898. Beautiful coin, sir.
They are.
I like it. It's very nice. How you doing, Dirt Devil Detective? Welcome in. Let me paint you blue real quick, sir. Got to turn you into a Smurf. I hope everybody's been has been enjoying our new content that we've been putting out on Monday Digs. Make sure that you check out the lineup. There's tons of awesome people in there. A lot of good content creators out there. We are growing like a weed. We're not necessarily there yet, but we are getting close to 2,000 subscribers. I gotta turn this down. Thomas wasn't even blue. What the heck?
You are slacking.
I know. All right, let's see here. Steven says 1893, 5-cent Canadian. Okay. Looks like we got everybody painted blue.
Those are really nice coins, Stephen.
They are. Dirt Devil Detecting says, hey, everyone. How are you doing? How you doing?
Hopefully.
I'm not entirely sure if Thomas is still in the chat, but again, if you're just now tuning in, if you guys have any questions over the Midwest Silver Shootout, don't hesitate to ask away. Or you can watch the video back. That's another thing. Don't forget to smash the like button, as some would say. Let's see here. Hopefully, I'll find a 3-cent piece soon. So military makes, you asked me what my favorite finds was. What, right?
Yeah.
So they're actually back here in my case. I love the Civil War stuff. A lot of people know that. So literally anything that I have found Civil War related, that's going to be top notch. And honestly, I personally think that takes over. It takes precedence over silver and gold. Believe it or not, I'm serious.
I know.
Like
For you,
it's that serious for me.
Yeah.
I love anything Civil War. So I actually have a Confederate 2-ringer from a battlefield in Kentucky, and that is my cherished little fella. And he's back there, tucked away with all my other Civil War stuff. So
his little display case.
Thomas says, nice. Very nice. All right. Is the event all placed there, or is it an old site? All right, Thomas. That is a question for you, sir. Military Make says, is the event all placed there, or is it an old site? Dirt Devil Detecting say last video was a good one. Good amount of silver there. I like finding the old keys also.
Thank you.
Wendy found a bucket lister. Not one, freaking 2. She found 2 skeleton keys at that property.
Yes, I did.
I was so excited for you. You guys missed it, and my thumbnail didn't lie because she was tearing up.
I really did cry.
After I shut the camera off, she did cry because she kept pushing me away. I had to edit it out. She was like, just go. Just go. Get the camera out of my face. Because she literally did cry over it. It was that serious. I need to check on here. I did just receive an email. Can you send me a link to your best finds video? Also, how do you find a good spot on the river to detect? All right. So I'm guessing that's military makes. And as a matter of fact, I do believe you had left a comment as well on one of my videos. So like I said earlier, today was my very first day, like actually water detecting. So I'm not really, honestly, I'm not going to sit and act like I know what I'm doing. I'm not the guy to ask. There is a fella on the page. If you follow our Facebook group, his name is Jimmy Kittle. He's been out with us several times. He metal detects down on the Ohio River all the time, and he finds awesome stuff. He finds old coins. He finds Native American artifacts down there. So if you want some information on that, I would definitely recommend getting a hold of Jimmy. I know a couple other guys that beach detect. Like I said, though, I'm like today fresh, like today new at water and beach and creek detecting straight up. I'll be honest with you. I ain't going to sit and lie. Let's see. Them woods have to be loaded by the stagecoach shop. I know. I cannot wait to get back down there, that last property.
Mhm.
So we actually, in this coming Monday Digs video, we went out to an 1830s property. There was a stagecoach stop adjacent in the corner of this property that was non-existent. The gentleman, his wife, had a garden there at one point in time, and when she was digging through her garden, she was getting her tomato plants. He said she came across a large scent out where this stagecoach stop was. Well, we went out there and we swung and we swung and we swung, and the grass was super high and just could not lock onto any targets whatsoever. Long and short of it, he was generous enough. He went out and he bush hogged for us.
Yep.
And we went back out to the site a few days later. We swung and we swung and we swung and we literally came up with nothing.
Yeah.
Melted lead. That sounds like coins, but wasn't. Thomas says you can find horseshoes and bolts. So Thomas is referring to, let's see here. Brass 1, 2. Military makes. He is referring to your question. So he says you can find horseshoes and bolts out there. So dig your good targets if you're coming to the event. Which sometimes big iron sounds good, doesn't it, Wendy?
Sometimes, yes. It sounds like coins on fire.
So let's see.
What do you say, Stephen?
Steven said, I found an old key in 2 pieces. Does that count? It does. If they match up, then you found the whole thing. Randy says, brass 1, 2. I have 3 all iron ones. I don't even know how many skeleton keys I have at this point, honestly. I mean, I got a few. And she kept wanting to beat me up every time she came out with me, and I was
so
like,
mad.
Wendy, hi-yo, found a skeleton key. Military says, I usually don't dig much iron, but horseshoes are fun to find. They're fun to find, aren't they, Wendy?
Yeah, I found a few.
The old Iron Maiden window. Daredevil, same here from a 1700 stagecoach stop where I hunt, not as much as around. So, what you all don't see in that video, I've been wanting to talk about this. I'm so excited. Hold that thought. Not a sponsor. Got to get a drink.
That's why I covered my label.
What you all don't see in that video, over that hillside, it goes down probably 50, 60 yards towards the creek. Well, there was an old dirt road, and mind you, when we go back in the fall and everything's cleared out, you'll understand what I'm talking about. There is a stone wall like huge, like it wraps all the way down the creek line, like, and it's probably what? It's at least probably 4 foot tall, like
Yeah.
stone, like river rock stone. There's a stairway that goes down. There's actually a tree that's fallen across because me and Wendigo, we went on a little off-roading adventure, and gotta love the stinging nettles. I always talk about it. So, anyways, we went down there. There was a tree falling over. She found a bottle.
Yeah.
While she was down there. There are signals in the creek. Didn't metal detect it. I just listened, and my luck is probably a pull tab. But not only that, but in the back part of the property, it like over beside the garage area, there's like a dirt road that like wraps around through the woods on top of all this like stuff going on, like down below. I'm pretty sure that there was an old road down there as well. But what the house was used for, what the family told us. Oh, Stephen, thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Oh yeah, you're
thank
awesome.
You. This guy. That's all I can say. Thank you so much. The family told us, so basically at the stagecoach stop, they would stop at the bottom of the hill and they would change horses out. So they had a saddle barn that burnt down, or they tore it down.
One or the other.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Mind you guys, I literally tried to get this property for 6 years. 6 years. And the dad moved out. The daughter is taking over the house, and they're completely redoing it. She actually invited us in.
It's beautiful.
Oh, such a beautiful house. I mean, absolutely beautiful. And she loves history. Bruce and I, as a matter of fact, probably tomorrow, what we're going to do is we're going to get one of the old windows from the house. We're wanting to make a shadow box for her, or like a frame to hang up on her wall with some of the personal like house finds. She didn't want any of the coins. She didn't want the silver ring. She didn't want anything like that. She really didn't want anything, honestly. She just said anything really kind of related to the house. So it's really cool. So if you're watching, thank you. We appreciate it. You're welcome. Keep up the great content. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Any LiDAR? I wish.
That'd be nice.
It would. So actually in the videos, you guys saw all that dirt that was pulled up and stuff. They geothermal.
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
They had put in like a geothermal line that was like 4 foot deep. Granted, we did find some really awesome stuff, but yeah, I think it kind of messed it up just a little bit. I do too. I wish LiDAR was cheaper as well. If I had a LiDAR machine, you know how much stuff we could find?
No joke.
Oh goodness. I'm 4 minutes past, but I just have a couple announcements that I wanted to put out there. Again, we're close to 2,000 subscribers. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Indiana Unearthed. Share with your friends and family. Go check out our merch shop. Also, everyone, I have a big announcement coming up. So follow our Facebook page for that, because we are going to be getting into doing a little unboxing and reviewing of a brand of metal detectors that is getting restarted up. So that's kind of exciting. I can't wait for that to happen. They're going to be getting released to Walmart soon, and that's all I'm saying. Just be on the lookout for it when it happens, because I will be doing a video over that. If you guys have any questions, concerns, if you guys have any helpful criticism, for us and what we could do better as a channel, as a community. Please get a hold of us, shoot me an email, let me know what you think of the comment. We may not get to everybody all the time, but I promise you, I do read the stuff and I learn from it, and any feedback is honestly greatly appreciated. We could not make the content that we do without you all. Just like we do these super chats, Steven, he's been on it. He's been hot on our super chat, and every bit of the proceeds that we get through donation literally goes back into the channel, whether that be for like our computer that we're using right now, our cameras, our microphones, like pinpointers, new metal detectors if anything goes back, trips that we might take out of state, events, like anything like that. That's also what our merch store is for. We greatly appreciate it. I'm not going to sit here on my hands and knees and beg you guys to do it, but I just want to let you know that the ones that have, I want to thank you all so very much. We greatly appreciate it. Subscription is free on YouTube, so you're not paying for anything. I don't have memberships and all that set up. So yeah, I think that's all. Do you have any announcements?
No, you covered it.
We have some awesome content coming up, so be on the lookout. Make sure you're subscribed. Monday Digs. Like I said before, we're usually last on the lineup because I cannot stick to the 15 minutes because I end up getting so much content and I talk a lot. So we appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. ABC, I need to get you painted blue real quick. All right. The LiDAR that's out there does help a lot here in New England. I would love to go to New England. Colonial stuff. It's what we're working on. It's what I'm trying to get. All right, everyone. Again, thank you all so much for stopping in tonight. Don't forget, we are going to kick this back off. We're going to have special guests. I'm going to get better at it again. So every Friday for Finds Friday, we ask throughout the week, everyone, please just submit your finds so we have more content when and if we're able to get to it. Special guests. We have another special guest coming up for next Friday. Awesome friend of ours. A little bit of a celebrity, some would say. So be on the lookout for all that, everyone. And until next time and until next episode on Indiana Unearthed, we appreciate you all. Y'all have a blessed night, and we will see you guys Monday in our chat for our premiere on Monday Digs. Catch y'all later. Have a good one.